Happy Saturday and good morning, my beautiful people. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. I hope you're still prepping, considering the circumstances and everything that is going on. It's like just crazy. Um, and of course, my dog decides to start whining now. Ooh. This is my third time actually trying to shoot this video. Between my youngest and my husband talking so loud, and now my dog is whining, and it's like, okay. Um, we're gonna get through this anyway. A lot of news going on, as most of you already know, regarding um, the diesel shortage and everything going on with that, as far as the railroad strikes. Pinball and Travis get into that very well as Gun Girl Prepper. Um, oh, and I wanted to bring to your attention Hidden Prepper. She's doing a series on Revelation right now, and her insight is amazing. As far as, I mean, she's pretty much sitting there reading the Bible, but then she gives some commentary, and it's excellent. I haven't been missing any days, and when I miss a day, I go back and watch the rest of them. So yeah, that one's really good. You may want to take a look at that, definitely. General information I'm not going to tell you. I did some research, trying to find out things that maybe some people don't know, that's, involving what's going on in the world right now. You may have heard, and I'm going to butcher the name, Mauna Loa is the large volcano. It's actually the world's largest active volcano on the Big Island in Hawaii. And it's pretty much sending signals that it may very well erupt. I think it's been, the citizens have been notified like up to a week ago. Might have been a little bit farther back than that. But yeah, that's something to definitely watch. Yesterday, the Pentagon revealed their new national defense strategy, and it will dispense with Biden's pledge to only use nuclear warheads to deter or respond to a nuclear attack. Back in 2020, that's when he said, when he was campaigning, and I think also when he took office, he said the only way we'd use nuclear weapons is if we were attacked, or to deter somebody from attacking us with nuclear weapons. Pentagon has said, you know what? No, we're going to use that on non-nuclear as well as nuclear threats, and it won't be in just retaliation. If we see a threat and we think it's big enough, we're going to use the nuclear bomb. That's all there is to it. In fact, hold on. I need longer arms, people, or I have to put on glasses. They're now deploying nuclear weapons to deter not only nuclear attack, but also a narrow range of other high consequence strategic level attacks. Actually, it was the B-6112. It's an airdrop gravity bomb, and it's going to be delivered in December to NATO locations in Europe, rather than, it was supposed to be mid-spring when they delivered, and they've ramped it up a little bit, and by December they're going to have it out there. This is nothing new, but this is just an update. The CDC says that 8% of wastewater samples tested in a 13 county area around New York City in recent months came back positive for polio. So that's something to keep an eye on. 8%, considering, all those people, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's just something to keep your eye on. That's all. Wuhan is back in lockdown. 800,000 citizens are now in lockdown after 20 to 25 new infections a day have came in this week. Their president, ruler, whatever you want to call him, has been proclaimed emperor for life this week. Also, 27 other cities other than Wuhan is under varying levels of lockdown rules. Lady, her back itches real bad. She's white. She's a white dog, and her back, yeah, it tears her up, and she gets to nibbling and won't stop, and yeah, it's crazy. Sorry about that. One other thing I did want to talk about, and not a lot of people are realizing this, and I'm not saying this is it, people, and all this stuff, but I am keeping my guard up, and I am definitely looking at this person. I cannot pronounce his whole name. He is you lady. It is his oh my gosh. See, she's distracted me, and now it's like I can't even remember. There is a rabbi in Israel. He's originally from Spain. He lived in the Jewish region or Jewish section of a town in Spain. Don't ask me what it was. I will link it below so you could see it for yourself. He's a child prodigy. Is called I can't remember. I'm so sorry, people. Should have been more prepared, but I wasn't. Because I honestly thought I would remember, but with all the distractions going on, it's like something's hindering me from getting the news out, and I'm going to get this video out right now. This is, like I said, the third time I'm recording this. He is, like I said, a child prodigy. They actually gave him a name, a title kind of thing. And he studied the Torah and the Talmud and has pretty much memorized all of it. And from what I understand, the Talmud itself, I mean, I know what the Torah is, it's the 5 books of Moses, blah, blah, blah. But the Talmud, from what I understand, are hundreds of books. And he pretty much mastered them at the age of 15. He has been obsessed with this ever since he was a young child. I think around the age of 5. He idolizes former great rabbis in the past through the Jewish history, and used to have them pinned up on his walls and everything. And he's pretty much unknown to a lot of people. I had posted this on Travis, the TPH network, and there was a woman that commented, and she said, I live in Israel and I've never heard of this man. So it's something interesting to keep an eye out for. I will link it below, and I am so sorry I cannot remember. And watch, I'll remember as soon as I cut the video off, right? But the fact that, and I'm still doing research on him. Like I said, I'm not saying he's anything, but I'm keeping an eye on him. They claim, a couple people have claimed that he has done miracles for them. And, you know, you watch the videos, like I said, I'll link them below. And my thing is, you're not giving honor to God for the miracle. You are praising this man. And then this man is not even correcting you and saying, hey, glory to God, you know, for working through me. He's just, he seems very humble. He preaches about the greatest commandment, which is to love everyone, pretty much. And I'm like, wait a minute, Jesus pretty much said that. He was the one that came up with the 11th commandment, you know, love your neighbors as I have loved you, or love each other like I loved you. And the fact that he actually said, and yes, no, I don't speak Hebrew, but according to the translation, he said that God will reveal himself in the third temple. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think, according to my Bible, Jesus comes down, puts his foot on the Mount of Olives, splits it in two, and then he, isn't that where he walks through the field of Armageddon, and that's where it's waist deep, pretty much waist deep in blood from from the enemies that he's slain with his word and all that. I have to do more research. She's not in that part of Revelation yet. Otherwise, I'd remember it. But yeah, it could be after all that, then Jesus goes to the temple, but this man is not saying Jesus. He's not mentioning Jesus. He's mentioning that God will come and he will declare who he is in the third temple. That set off a warning bell in my head. No, the Antichrist is supposed to do that. But of course, most Jewish people believe their Messiah hasn't come yet, so they're waiting for their Messiah. And apparently, this guy is saying, hey, he's coming as soon as we build the third temple, and he'll proclaim himself as God. So just something to keep a heads up on. Other than that, I mean, you can get other basic news from everybody else. Like I said, Pinball and Travis did a great video. So did Patera on the diesel shortage and the railroad strikes and all that stuff. And if I can, I'll link that. But I definitely want you to check out this guy, Rav, R-A-V. Yanuka. That's what it was. That's the title they gave him. It's pretty much child prodigy. But yeah, guys, just check it out. I'm not saying be terrified or panic, but just be on guard. Watch everything. As Martin Lawrence? Yeah, Martin Lawrence said in one of his movies. Anyway, from long ago. But yeah, watch everything. But you guys take care. God bless. Keep prepping. Keep praying for goodness sake. Please keep praying for this country and this nation, especially as we're about to have elections in a couple weeks, and make your voice heard. And yeah, I know sometimes it gets discouraging. Oh, they're gonna do this or do that or whatever. You just do it. Just make your voice heard. No matter what they do, you show up at the polls. And if you can, on election day, try not to vote early, in all honesty, unless you absolutely have to. But in my opinion, I think we are stronger and more united, and there's little chance of changing anything if you do it on the day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, take care. God bless, guys. Have a good day. Bye.